Are you recording?
I am now. Okay, so since everybody feels like yesterday's assignment was easy, this is more of the same. Yesterday we talked about scale. It's like what you would use like as a blueprint, right, to build a house or something. You see a little puppy here? How many of you have done that? No. How many of you have done that on your phone, zoomed in? Yeah, that's scale also. Okay, but since this was so easy, we're going to skip all the way to page 3.
Make it a little harder? Yay.
No, it's not going to make it harder. It's going to, where your assignment that you have, you should be able to get close to being done in class, which means less you have to do outside of class. This is more of the same. Well, not everybody's as golden as you.
Oh.
The scale of the picture is 1 inch to 3 centimeters. Find the actual length of the flask. You're going to do the same thing, just like we did yesterday. Inches over centimeters. 1 to 3. Where does the 4 go?
On the bottom. No, the top.
Make sure you write the words. I'm finding that's the problem for most people. What's the answer here? 12.
This is easy.
I know.
Wait, do we have to write the inches and centimeters or whatever?
I would after it.
Yeah.
Girl.
No.
At least nobody asked me if they had to put the percent sign on number or whatever it was on the beginning assignment like first period, and I said for the 47,000th time, when in doubt, just put the number.
Why do you say math class is hard?
It's not.
Because she has to push you.
Number example 2. The scale of the picture is 1 inch to 14 centimeters on the height of the bag. Inches,
Over centimeters.
centimeters. Write the words first. 1 inch, 14 centimeters. Where does this go?
On top.
There you go.
What, the 1.5 was on top?
Because it's inches.
Because it's inches. Caden. Dude, read. So if I cross multiply, I get x or 1x equals. He's good. He just had breakfast.
Oh, good.
21. All right. Everybody put your pencil down and look at the board. This is called indirect measure. This is going to be kind of the new thing that we're doing today. And I figured since yesterday was pretty simple for you, I want to do this with you. But this says use a proportion to calculate the length of x. So I want you to be honest. There are 2 triangles there, and if you can see them, raise your hand. Not everybody can. It takes a minute for everybody to see them. Most people cannot see them, as a matter of fact. I see 2.
2.
I mean, if you can see 2 triangles, raise your hand. You see them. If you can't see them, that you're not doing anything wrong. Sometimes it takes a minute to look at it, and then you're like, oh, there it is. Okay, if you can't see the 2 triangles, I'm going to show you where they are. Is everybody good? Yes. Keep your pencils down. I'm going to show you where the 2 triangles are. Obviously, this is the one that everybody sees, right? And then you're like, that woman's crazy. That ain't no triangle. Right here, that is not a triangle. But it's this one.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that thing, you count all the boxes, how many boxes?
Yeah. Not everybody can see the 2 triangles. It's kind of difficult. Guys, it took me a while. Okay, so I want you to watch. We're solving for x, which is right here, right? On the small triangle. On the big triangle, what number corresponds to x?
2.
The 2. You're not writing. You better put it down. Okay? And then who goes with the x on the little triangle? 4. So I'm going to have x over 4. And you tell me that 2 goes with x?
Yes.
Over what? What is the length of this?
3.
No.
7.
7. How'd you do that, Oscar? Add them together. You can write that down. I do not need you to solve it. I just want to make sure you understand where the numbers come from.
You have homework.
We're trying to listen first, dude.
Everybody got it written?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn the page.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. Inches over meters.
Turn all the way to this one, number 6.
That's all pages.
I mean, we can go through and do every single one of those problems if you think you need it for practice. But if you got this, I would rather you have time in class to do your work, wouldn't you? Yeah, and I'm here in case you have questions. So now we're going to calculate the length of H. Does everybody see H?
Yes, ma'am.
Does everybody see the 2 triangles now? There's the big one and then the tiny one. Why don't y'all try to do that one by yourself? We just did one. Y'all try to do this one by yourself.
Is it always have to find the triangles?
No. This is called indirect measure.
Miss, this one has no X. It's H.
It's H.
H.
Oh.
It's 8. Yeah, you can solve it. This one's pretty simple. I'm going to start writing what I think it is. Does that say 1.8
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
that says 1.8 meters.
over, is it what's it,
6, I think.
And this would be what? What goes here?
H.
H. And then the bottom is
60.
60. Can you cheat here? Times what? You do it downstairs. H equals? No. 18.
I was 18.
You good? So far? No? You're not good?
Yes.
Questions?
No.
Look at number 3. We're going to do this one together. What? I can't hear you. I don't know.
Okay, find X.
All right. Everybody put your pencil down and just watch. I don't know what they're doing out there, but I am going to go see.
Where's the blood dog?
No, I think it's Miss Webster's class. They were out earlier. So, okay, X.
Did you notice that?
What?
They got white rattlers moving.
Mhm.
Are you teaching?
What are they doing, Miss?
I don't know.
I was writing down.
I just said shh.
They got white rattlers.
So, do you see X?
Yeah.
X is just from here to here. Anybody have any ideas of how you think you do that? Dalen.
Hey!
Dalen.
You 4? You do. 4.
Does everybody see the 2 triangles?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dalen, you do 4 over what?
Oh, yeah.
S. No, 4 over 3.
Yes.
And then equals. Then you would do 4. No, you do 6 over
Where does the 6 go? Who does it go with?
3.
3.
Is X.
Okay. I'm going to call it Y. And the reason I am, now listen, everybody listen.
But it's up.
In order to find the answer to from here to here, everybody listen and look. Stop writing and look. In order to find from here to here, you have to first find the whole thing. Are you with me? So I'm going to call the whole thing Y.
Y.
So let's solve for Y. What is it?
Y. It's 2.
It's not 2.
Times 2.
It's 4.
8.
It's a Y equals 8. So the length of the whole thing, is everybody with me? Is 8. How do you think you find just this part right here?
Subtracting.
Subtracting
4.
4. So what is it?
4.
4. Last period they're having kind of a hard time because they're like, well, can't you just half it? And I said, no, because if this was a 3 right here instead of a 4, the answer would be 5. Do you understand that? Because it'd be 8 minus 3. You got me? Okay, and then one more we're going to look at together before I turn you loose is number 4. The actual height of the couch is 2 feet. If the height of the couch in the picture is 4 inches, find the scale. So we're reversing it. We got inches and feet. We're just reversing it. Still a proportion. And we got 2 feet. And what? 4 inches. And our scale is 1 inch to X. Where does the 1 go?
On top.
This is not 2. The answer is not 2. Divide by 4 and you get what?
-2.
No!
1/2. You're gonna fight back.
1/2.
She's a genius.
Because 2 over 4 simplifies to 1/2 or 0.5. The on your own is your assignment, all of them.
What are they doing?
No, it's Larson's.
No, it's
Just
what?
talking. Larson's.
No, but why are they out there?
So the on your own starts on what page?
5.
5. 5, 6. Oh, we gotta look at one more.
Oh,
Number
man.
6. My bad. Number 6.
Hey, you got to help her.
True that.
I think they should be in-
I know. The art class is planning to paint a mural on an outside wall. This figure is a scale drawing of the wall. What is the area of the actual wall? Why do you think I highlighted the word area?
Area times
Area, get a plan.
Because you're going to have to find the area, which is base times height. Now listen before you start working and thinking you know. You see the scale right here?
Yes.
Right here, 2 inches to 3 feet?
Yes.
You have to convert first. That means you got to write a proportion with inches and feet,
Just like what we did last night.
which will be 2 inches to 3 feet, right? And then we're going to use to convert what? 28 over X. And then then when you solve for X, that's what goes here.
What?
And instead of using 11 inches, I'm going to make it easier, make it 10 inches, so change it 11 to 10. You got to write another proportion with 2 over 3. And then what goes right here?
11? No, 10.
10 and X. Once you get these two numbers, then you have to plug them into the area formula. You with me? All right. So it's pages, is it 5, 6, and 7? And 8? You have time right now, a lot of time right now. On the last one that has those 2 triangles flipped, that's another indirect measure. I want you to try to do it by yourself. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to get it wrong. But if you try, you're still going to get 100.
Miss.
Oh, we gotta do it. Like,